Hello everyone, how's it going? It's that Trans Guy Ben, and here now with another Buffy episode. Just going to be a single this time. We're going to do phases today. I remember this is Oz-centric, isn't it? And I think this is all to do with him becoming a a werewolf. I think I sort of remember Willow being involved in it a little bit. So I've sort of got a bit more... Yeah, like I say, these last sort of few episodes now towards the end of the season, these bigger sort of episodes I remember a lot better. So, yeah, I think it's sort of centered around that. I think it's going to be a semi-decent episode. Let's go for like a 7 again, a safe 7, and then see if it kind of improves on that. Yeah, without pretty much further ado, I'm going to get straight into this one without too much waffling. Did a lot of waffling in the last couple of episodes, which were a great pair of episodes. So yeah, Angelus is in the game as well now, so yeah, things are really going to tense up now towards the end of the season. So yeah, let's get crack-a-lacking with this one. Alright,
have you dropped any hints?
I've dropped anvils.
He'll come around. The guy could resist your wily willow charms.
I don't want to be the only girl in school without a real boyfriend. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Do you want me to go away?
I wish you wouldn't.
How are you holding up anyway?
I'm holding.
she's done something to her hair. It looks blonder.
Misery thing tonight.
Great. I'll give Xander a call.
Maybe
What's his number?
Sarah Michelle.
Oh, yeah. 1-800 I'm dating a skanky hoe.
Yeah.
Really? Thanks. I've never gotten a meow before. Ew, what does he see in her anyway?
What could she possibly see in him?
God, these two.
And he's in a band, and we know what kind of element that attracts.
I've dated lots of guys in bands.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you even want to be here? Because when you're not babbling about poor, defenseless Willow, you are raving about the all-powerful Buffy.
Yeah.
It's just the two of us. There is a beautiful, big full moon outside tonight. It doesn't get more romantic than this. So shut up!
Oh, shit. That be Oz then, I take it.
Okay, now I know I heard something.
All right, that's it. You know, your mind hasn't been here all night. How about I just drop you off?
Oh, shit. Oh. Come on, Cordelia, go, go.
Told you I heard something.
You sure it was a werewolf?
Oh, they've worked it out quick. I'm going to guess Oz doesn't know or doesn't remember.
My guess is that this werewolf will be back at next month's full moon.
What about tonight's full moon?
Meaning the accepted legend that werewolves only prowl during a full moon might be erroneous.
Or it could be a crock.
Well, unless the werewolf was using last year's almanac.
Looks like Giles has some schooling to do.
Yes, I must admit, I am intrigued. Werewolves, it's one of the classics.
He loves researching.
What happened?
Oh, last week, some huge dog jumped out of the bushes and bit me.
Oh, were they doing a kind of, is it him? It might be him as well, but I don't think it is.
We're in the same group. I may have to attack you.
No, actually, I think in our group, there are a few of us.
And I'm one of the few.
Yay.
Don't forget, you're supposed to be a meek little girly girl like the rest of us.
Nah, kick his ass.
Oh, Summers, you are turning me on.
Yep.
That works too.
The phases of the moon do seem to exert a great deal of psychological influence. And the full moon seems to bring out our darkest qualities.
And yet, ironically, led to the invention of the moon pie.
Oh. Yes, moon pie.
That's actually really rare that he laughs at one of Xander's jokes.
No matter who this werewolf is, it's still a human being who may be completely unaware of his or her condition.
So tonight we bring him back alive.
And Charles just wandering around with a load of teens making out.
I thought we might knock on a few windows, ask if anyone's seen anything yet.
Giles, no one's seen anything.
Oh, yes. No, of course not, no.
Her face. It really is like she's talking to her just dad, isn't it? He's got no clue. Oh, I vaguely remember this guy. He's like a dickhead, isn't he? Like a hunter. He hunts them.
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Excuse me?
Well, it's good to get the fruit while it's fresh.
You'd be wise to take that back.
Hey, what a man and a girl doing lovers laying at night is nobody...
Okay, hey.
Christ. Yeah.
I tore a tooth from the mouth of every werewolf that I killed.
So you're just gonna kill it?
You.
Well, see, that's the thing. Their pelts fetch a pretty penny in Sri Lanka, and it's a little hard to skin them when they're alive.
It doesn't bother you that a werewolf is a person 28 days out of the month?
That's why I only hunt them the other 3.
Oh, what a wanker. In the words of Spike. Couple of douches in this episode with him and what's his face? The jock. She dared, I think. Oh.
Everything okay?
Oh shit, yeah, she's definitely about to die.
Don't you go to school with Buffy?
Oh, you know Buffy?
Yes, I do, very well. Come on, I'll get you home.
It's like he's there, then he's not there, and he wants it, but then he doesn't want it.
He's so busy looking around at everything he doesn't have, he doesn't even realize what he does have.
This is an odd conversation for them both to be having.
What's his problem? Oh, that's right, he's a guy.
Yeah, him and Xander, guys.
What do they think they are?
A couple of guys.
Oh. Oh my god. That is a pretty bad costume. I must say. But we'll allow it. Ooh, shit. Werewolves scared of vampires? Why did he do that? What was the point of that?
Any sign of the werewolf?
No. I'm guessing you didn't see anything either from that vantage point of having your eyes closed.
So it's going to be light soon, so we better...
Wait.
The coroner's office has identified the body as that of Sunnydale High School student Teresa Klusmeyer, age 17.
Buffy, we're going to get this thing. We have another whole night.
Oh, another night.
Sunrise.
Oh, yeah, so it's got 3 nights?
Won't be a werewolf much longer.
Oh, is this where we're going to find out it's Oz? But wouldn't that have happened to him yesterday and he would have, like, the day before? And he would have said something. Or maybe he didn't twig or...
Huh.
Only Oz would take it so calmly.
I wanted to ask you something. Is Jordy a werewolf? Uh-huh. And how long has that been going on?
Well, it would be nice of them to tell him, wouldn't it? Damn, so he's going to be freaking... Yes, it's odd. His arm wouldn't let him know, maybe. But...
Hey, Kane was right. I should have killed him when I had the chance.
Killed what?
The werewolf. It was out.
Werewolf.
Is everybody okay? Did anybody get bitten or scratched?
Yeah, but I got someone. Teresa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we have one more night.
Another night?
Oh, yeah. Believe me, I'm gonna give that wolfie something to howl about.
I'm a big bad wolf. I'm on the prowl. I'm sniffing, I'm snarling, I'm a slobbering predator. It's obvious who I am. I'm Larry.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What?
You kind of neutral.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying not to think about it. It's a lot.
It is. But we can do stuff to help. Help me. Help together.
I gotta go.
Well, yeah, he's distracted, isn't he? But Willow's going to take it, obviously, as a rejection.
Harris, geez. Next time wear a bell. Why so jumpy, Larry? I know your secret, big guy. I know what you've been doing at night. Hurting me isn't gonna make this go away. People are still gonna find out.
They're on cross wires about something.
What, you think you have a cure?
No, it's just...
He's gay.
I know what you're going through because I've been there. That's
gay,
why I know
he?
you should talk.
Yeah. Oh, this is like Kurt, the original Kurt, and what's his face? The bully from Glee.
How are people going to look at me after they find out I'm gay? I said it. And it felt...
Well, that explains
okay.
a lot of his behaviour in this episode.
I'm gay.
I heard you the first time.
I can't believe it. You, of all people, you bring it out of me.
It probably would have slipped out even if that wasn't here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a classic, isn't it? A bit of a cliche. I wonder if this is one of the first kind of times they did it. Feels like it's been done to death these days, but I think this was pretty early. One of the first times they did that kind of the bully, you know, the chauvinistic bully, sexist bully is gay.
Noticed you were looking solo.
Yeah. Oz wanted to be someplace that was away from me.
I'm sorry.
I can't figure him out.
Well, if you want to up the speed quotient with Oz, maybe you need to do something daring. Maybe you need to make the first move.
That won't make me a slut.
I think your reputation will remain intact.
Damn.
So much easier to tell if a boy liked you. He'd punch you on the arm and then run back to his friends.
Those were the days.
Hey,
So how'd it go with Larry?
what's that supposed to mean?
I think it's supposed to mean, so how'd it go with Larry?
Oh,
He's not the werewolf. Can't we just leave it at that? Must you continue to push and push?
Sorry, I was just wondering.
Well, he's not.
But there goes our lead suspect, which then puts us right back square boned.
You're not boned, you're Buffy. Eradicator of evil, defender of, things that need defending.
Tell that to Teresa. She could have used my defending before she was ripped apart by that.
Werewolf.
Nowhere in any of the reports did it say anything about her being mauled. And they were linked to the animal attacks from the other night, so we just assumed werewolf.
What else should we have assumed?
Vampire.
Yeah.
Buffy, you can't blame yourself for every death that happens in Sunnydale. If it weren't for you, people would be lined up 5 deep waiting to get themselves buried. Willow would be Robbie the robot's love slave. I wouldn't even have a head. And Teresa's a vampire.
Angel senses love.
Shit. He's a piece of work, isn't he? Oh, nice one, son. He's just got a random box of chains and things. Why would he have some random chains and things like that in the basement?
I had this whole thing worked out.
She freaks out. This is the bit I remember. He turns and she freaks out.
Here you are, all alone in your house, doing nothing by yourself.
We'll talk about this tomorrow.
No, damn it! Don't you think I'm going through a lot?
Not like me.
Oh, what? So now you're special? You're a special boy. With chains and stuff?
Yeah.
Why do you have chains and stuff?
Willow, please. Get out of here.
Willow. He's gonna go boom. Why is the face she pulls when she screams so funny? Oh, it's good music. Good, tense music.
All set. Let's go find this thing.
One question. How exactly do we find this thing?
It's Oz! It's Oz!
What's Oz?
The werewolf.
You certain?
Can't you just trust me on this? He said he was going through all these changes, then he went through all these changes.
Where is he now?
In the woods. Go where? You're not gonna kill Oz? Yeah, he's a werewolf, but he doesn't mean to be.
Don't worry, Willow, we're not gonna hurt him.
I put enough phenobarbital in this thing to sink a small elephant.
Oh, like a trank. Yeah.
Now play dead.
Woohoo! Oh shit. My god. Oh god. They're making a right old meal of this. Nice. Well done, Willow.
They shot Oz.
Yeah.
One of this town's overrun with monsters. No one here's man enough to kill them.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Yeah.
How about you let the door hit you in the ass on the way out of town?
Yeah, boy. Fuck off.
Look, about what you did. I owe you.
What'd you do?
It's really nothing we should be talking about. Ever.
Sunday, so insecure.
So,
maybe it'd be best if I just, well, you know, like, stayed out of your way for a while.
I'm kind of okay with you being in my way.
You mean, you'd still...
You're nice, and you're funny. Yeah, okay, werewolf, but that's not all the time. I mean, 3 days out of the month, I'm not much fun to be around either.
You are quite the human.
Oh.
So, I'd still, if you'd still.
I'd still. I'd very still.
Okay. No biting, though.
Agreed.
Go, Willow, get you some.
A werewolf in love.
Okay, so that was Phases. That was a decent little episode. So yeah, we had kind of Oz's, we had kind of two coming out kind of stories, didn't we? We had, like the twist with Larry, a little side plot, and Oz, discovering Oz is the werewolf. Yeah, so he got bit randomly by a cousin, and and that all seemed very chill, and I think it was the aunt he spoke to. He kind of accepts it and takes it, and they play it for a little while, thinking that it might be this Larry guy, and obviously they sort of put a little subplot in there with him, and it turns out no, he's just gay, and obviously we've got Xander kind of finding out, and and that's kind of a classic kind of storyline. The bully, the bully is gay, the bully, sexist bully. Turns out to be gay. Obviously, Glee did that in a lot more kind of detail. Yeah, and I think maybe that was inspiration from this, probably. Because I feel this was probably one of the first, maybe, instances of it. It would be a very kind of... Because this would be, late 90s. And then it was quite a trope that was used quite a bit in a few bits and pieces. But Glee's, like, the big kind of one I remember that's very similar to this. So, yeah, they had us playing about with that. And then, obviously, we had another kind of misunderstanding with the girl that was killed, and thinking it was Oz, or the werewolf, but it wasn't. It was Angel messing about with Buffy and getting to her, and so Angel's still there. We didn't have a lot of him. We just had a little scene, but he's still very much getting involved in things and getting in the way. And then you also had this guy, this hunter guy. He was obviously a bit of a douche, just absolutely. Just hunting for sport sort of thing and money and that. But, so yeah, we had him as a side plot. So yeah, we had lots of little things going on, like, outside of the main kind of Oz storyline, but it was mainly, all for, like, the Oz kind of character development and the Oz and Willow. Yes, obviously he was distracted, so their relationship wasn't really, getting anywhere, and Willow getting a bit frustrated with things, and it obviously ends up with her going to his house and him turning, and and that sort of thing. But I mean, there's not really a hell of a lot to discuss in this episode. Xander irritated me a couple of times. He's just being a bit. He's still kind of like, oh, woe is me, when he's moaning about Willow and Oz, and he doesn't really have the right to be doing that, and he's still kind of pawning after Buffy, pining after her, and I kind of feel bad a little bit for Cordelia, because she does have to listen to it all, and but then she's not great for his ego either. She says some horrible things, so yeah, they're not setting off on the best foot, but then they're only kids, and they're kind of they're only young, they're not kids, but they're they're just exploring all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, so there wasn't, there wasn't too much more to discuss, really. It was kind of all, like I say, all very Oz-centric, and all sort of around that. And it wasn't Monster of the Week episode, but it was, it was obviously a Monster of the Week, but it was someone we actually know now. And so it's an interesting dynamic to have, a situation, if you like, or a non-human amongst the kind of Scoobies now with Oz. I mean, obviously we get a couple more, and as time goes on here and there, but so an interesting little episode. So what did I say going in? I said 7. Sorry, my voice is just so bad today. Let's go and 8. I think 8, sort of maybe a generous 8.5. I think it was a nice, cute little episode, and it got some great Oz and Willow development, I think, and they're sort of, you know, it seems, yeah, their relationship's now in kind of, you know, they're giving it a go, so, you know, I think they're pretty solid now until, you know, some things happen, but, yeah, I think an 8.5, sort of around that mark is a good kind of bench for this one. I thought it was a nice solid little kind of cute episode. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to keep this one short, guys. My voice is not having it today. Brain and voice just not cooperating with me, unfortunately. Yeah, so yeah, that was a decent little episode. So intrigued to continue and get this season finished. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye.